Thank you for coming to KSHB.com and joining the weather blog. Well, we have some interesting weather ahead. Now, today and tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday here, fairly calm and cold. And then here are the main weather forecast headlines, the main issues, Friday through Sunday. Friday, could we have freezing drizzle and some black ice? Saturday, the possible snow. Some accumulation is possible. And the Arctic blast with wind chills falling to below zero. So, an interesting set of topics here. Let's go through all of the new data. First, for today, just have periods of clouds, temperatures in the 20s, as some disturbances move in from west to east. But we keep our eye on a storm system out in the Pacific Ocean, eastern Pacific. There's a lot of Pacific moisture with this. You can see that storm curling there west of Portland out in the eastern Pacific. That storm will begin to move east and interact with some Arctic air, and could it bring us some precipitation Friday into Saturday. We're going to talk first, though, about the temperatures. So Friday morning at 7 a.m., surface low there in western Kansas, 44 in Woodward, Oklahoma. We're 31 degrees, 2 below up in the northern plains. So if we're going to have any freezing drizzle on Friday, it would have to occur early in the morning, because as the day goes on, warmer air pushes in. And by 4:30 in the afternoon, 60 degrees in Wichita, 36 here in Kansas City. Pretty impressive, while the Arctic air getting ready and loaded up there in the northern plains. So the latest data suggests the drizzle is going to hold off, if at all, until later in the day, and that would just be liquid and not a big issue. Friday night, we warm up close to 40 degrees, so that by Saturday morning at 3 a.m., it's about 36 or so. And there comes the Arctic air, 62 in Oklahoma City, 36 here, and 23 below in Billings, Montana. So that is an 85-degree temperature difference between Oklahoma and Billings. The Arctic air is getting ready to push in. So again, a slight chance of a little black ice Friday. It'd have to occur in the morning, and the data is really suggesting either no precipitation or any precipitation would occur after temperatures above freezing. Then, on Saturday, the Arctic air comes pouring in by 8 a.m. into the 20s, falling into the teens by the afternoon and evening, down to 20 below in Rapid City by Saturday evening, 13 below in Valentine. We'll talk about those chances of snow here in just a second. And then as we continue to go into Sunday morning, down into the single digits, if there's snow on the ground, it could be colder than that. So we'll keep an eye on that. 17 below in Sioux City, 23 below in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Remember, they had the latest freeze ever by 10 or 15 days. That's a freeze, 23 below zero. Then, as we go towards kickoff noon Sunday, about 12, the good news is high pressure moving in ought to keep the winds down a little bit. So the winds will be less, the sun will be out, so it'll be cold, but not quite as ferocious as Saturday. And then Sunday afternoon warming up into the teens at best. So that's the temperatures. Let's go to the precipitation. First, for tomorrow morning, just some clouds around. It's dry. Might even see some sun pop out in the afternoon before thicker clouds move in as we go into Friday morning. In this computer model, 8 a.m. Friday, it's dry. It's cloudy. So that would be good news, no black ice issues. And then during the afternoon, maybe a rain shower. You see, by Friday afternoon, temperatures are above freezing. Some might get a drizzle or a rain shower. So we'll keep an eye on that with the snow north of I-80, actually closer to I-90. Then, so we go to Friday night and Saturday. Here comes the colder air. And then, Saturday morning, we look out to the west. Western Kansas, see a little patch of snow? The question is, will that grow into a significant area where we could get 1 or 2 inches? Or will it just be very piddly and disorganized and not be much and just get flurries or a dusting? Not sure yet. So that's what we're going for, a dusting to 2 inches. Some computer models lean closer to 2, others lean closer to a dusting or flurries. And you're not really going to get a dusting, so the winds will be out of the north 30 to 40 miles per hour on Saturday, so it would just blow around in the road and be a low impact if that's the case. So if it's half, 1 or 2 inches, it's a big impact blowing around like that. So something we will be keeping a close eye on. So the forecast for today, not bad, 28, 29 degrees, a lot of clouds around, the winds out of the north at 5 to 15. By tomorrow morning, we're down to 16 degrees. And on the 7-day forecast, we have tomorrow 26, Friday warming up to 41, but that may be at midnight. A chance of a little drizzle or freezing drizzle. Then Saturday, windy, colder, falling temperatures, that chance of a little bit of snow, dusting to 2. And then Sunday is cold. And then next week, the Arctic air leaves. We begin to moderate, and temperatures actually get to seasonal cold. There might be a system middle end of next week, but it could be rain by that point. So something we'll be keeping an eye on. Have a great rest of your day.